And it's something actually I had in the back of my mind for a very, very long time and never really thought much about it, is those licorice root
Bâton de
and a
réglisse.
bâton de réglisse. I'm not a person who enjoy candy and sugar in general. It's a root, so there's nothing sweet, there is no sugar. And the idea started from that, actually. And the fact that it's not sweet, the fact that it's something, it brings something that is different in terms of addiction, that is not your typical sweetness. And the fact that it's a wood, and so the texture of the wood, even though it's a root, actually. We play with actually two things that are interesting. We play with the pink pepper and the flavor of licorice, and that's from our flavor department. So I went there and I asked them actually what they had as a flavor, licorice flavor. So I played with that note to bring some darkness into the note without having the usual dark element of, olibanum or things like that. So it's playing with that addictive element without being sweet. The concept was right there, and the idea of the vetiver, the fact that it's something that is done in a way by Laboratoire Monique Rémy that is extremely working hand in hand with the people in Haiti. So it's a beautiful, beautiful quality of vetiver, and I think the concept of vetiver being a root and the licorice being a root as well, those two were actually something that was complementing each other and going very, very well together.
Yeah, and then we used chestnut as a barrel at the end.
Yes, because the vetiver for me has those notes that, and when we talked about which barrel, I think in all of them, I think the one that was reacted the best was chestnut, and I like the idea of the chestnut for the concept of vetiver as well. It was a good combination, and I think it made the fragrance, because there is elements in the fragrance that I played with that are a leather note, but not in the smoky one. I play with orris, and it's one of those notes that you have in the fragrance that gives something that for me is extremely luxurious, extremely sensual, but have this leather tone. And the chestnut was helping enhancing the orris note. So to me, it made the fragrance even more elevated. And it's something that for me was key, is not to have something, because of the licorice note, that it doesn't smell elevated. And I think the orris is here to basically bring that element of sophistication, of luxury, and the chestnut helped building that and makes it even more elevated.